Hi Virgos, welcome to Sashoon Tarot. My name is Omidala and I am just a young shaman. So I'm here to bring you messages from the sun for October 2020. If you click on this video and it's not that time frame, I believe this message is still for you. Spirit works in mysterious ways, y'all. So how these types of readings work on my channel, quick and dirty. I'm a Vedic astrologer. A sun reading, any planetary reading on my channel is not just like whatever random events. Each planet has a specific significance. The sun signifies the soul, the higher self, the ego, the way your soul is transiting over the course of your lifetime. So the first card I'm going to pull for you guys is going to be one major arcana card, unless two come out. Sometimes three come out. To be like that sometimes. Which is going to tell me where your soul is in its journey at this time. So, messages for Virgo. Ooh, even before the card, I'm seeing a well. Seeing a well. The water in the well is like jade green. Jade green. Someone's pulling something out of a well. They're like, ooh, that was too many. It's this one. It's this card. What are you wishing for? Oh, change. The winds of change. A lot of you guys really want I'm getting a new start, a new opportunity. This is the Magician card. I mean, with this card alone, your soul is letting you know whatever changes you want to make are possible. You know, this is Mercury, Venus. Oh, I'm so sorry. I said Venus. I don't know why. Maybe there's a love situation as well, since I said Venus. But what I was trying to say is that Mercury is the god of the sign of Virgo. In this card, the guy in the middle is Mercury, pulling everything towards him. And Virgo actually is the exaltation point of Mercury in astrology, which means that Mercury does his best when he's in the energy of Virgo, and you got this card upright. So chase your dreams. I'm hearing also yes. The answer is yes. If someone clicked on this and they're like, oh my god, blah blah blah, I'm getting someone here is scattered, someone here is freaking out. I heard before the video even started, before I even started shuffling cards, because I'm a channeler, I'm a shaman. I be out here going places, spiritually seeing stuff, whatever. Anyway, it was like the okay. The winds of change will befall you. I'm getting New York. I'm getting Chicago, Detroit. Someone might be leaving Detroit though. The person in Detroit might have either left recently, but I'm getting the winds of change. Someone here wants to start a YouTube channel. The answer is yes. Like, if it's a, oh my God, should I do it type of energy, yeah, go for it. Like, someone here wants to move. Okay. So the next three cards I'm going to pull out for you guys, that was way too many cards, are three cards from your ego. Interesting. The ego of Virgo is a trickster. That is what Spirit had to say when I started shuffling cards. That's not the right card. I don't know why you out here trying to lie to me. Are you guys I heard thieves. Oh, okay. Mercury is the god of thieves. Someone feels like you broke their heart for some of you. Someone feels like you stole their heart. These cards are not going to be in the ego message, but for a person who someone's gossiping about you, saying you broke their heart, you got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody here was shiesty. Somebody here was shiesty. Maybe you guys have trouble committing to things. That's what I'm getting from your ego. Maybe it's you. No, maybe you guys are commitment. I'm getting commitment-phobic, like afraid of commitment, or someone might have accused you of being afraid of commitment. Some of you guys, on the flip side, might be worried about taking this opportunity because there's someone you either would commit to or want to commit to. I'm getting this person would come with you, like talk, like Mercury is the god of communication, booze. Like, have a conversation with them. Ooh. Okay. Diving right into the ego messages for Virgo, October 2020. Okay, first of all, there is a job. You can get it. I heard take the money and run. Take the money and run. It's odd. I'm not getting a lot of energy off of the victory card, and I think it has to do with you guys have a very interesting perspective on what abundance means, on what abundance is. It's very calm, almost grounded. It's almost like you guys are under the impression that change it is change is stagnant. Change is keeping still. But for you guys, this is a superpower. You're still in who and what you are. So when things around you change, you just rock with it. You're just like boom, 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 boom. Yes. I'm seeing someone voguing too. It's like, yes, like pose. Like you're just like, whatever's coming at you. I don't know why the thing was voguing. Someone here might vogue, might, shout out to my fellow queer folk. Someone here might pose. Someone here might be a model. You know, like just I'm getting a lot of, but it's that type of energy regardless. If you're not a model, if you're not a Vogue artist, I don't know the proper word for them. Anyway, the energy, it's like, all right, just throw it at me and I'm just gonna hit it. So you guys are always kind of like moving around, but you're moving from this deeply grounded place of like, I know me. So, right? But I'm getting that's a projection. You don't. Right? You don't. Right? Because what is Mercury the god of? Tricks. Liars. Thieves. So I'm getting some of you feel very disempowered, honestly. But you're very good at projecting. I'm getting this almost illusion. You're very good at being the person who you either think you should be, the person other people need you to be, or the person that people want to see. You're very great at, some of you guys might have like strong Libra placements or like this is very Venusian. What did I say actually? I accidentally said Venus earlier when I started talking about Mercury. Some of you guys in Vedic astrology are a Libra, but you're actually a Virgo, right? In Vedic astrology, you're actually a Virgo, but in Western astrology, you're a Libra. But you guys, there's a very deep emotional wound around commitment, around true harmony, around true love, true peace of mind. There's a peace of mind. There's a stillness. Again, that word is coming up. There's a stillness that you feel like you can't really have because you have to be this show. You have to be this show all the time. You have to put on this show for people that, but I'm getting for some of you, and this is very strong coming out the ego, you kind of like it in the sense that you like what it affords you. You like the stability that the show of putting on the show for people. You know that if you put on the show, you're going to get the same outcome. You're going to get the same reward. You're going to be stable, right? So, you know, you could be a person, say, for example, you're a teacher. You know, you come to class every day. You know, you put on a show, you know, for your kids, for your students. Or, you know, if you're an actress, you know, you're literally, well, you're acting at that point. So they know that. But, like, you have that, you know, you're going to get the same result if you act the same way. So your ego is trying to cling to this, right? But we see that this card is in reverse, right? Four of Pentacles card is clinging to something you don't need to cling to. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse is normally positive, right? Which means your ego is letting you know you want to let go. You kind of, to an extent, or at the very least, there's a life you want to build. There's some changes you want to make, right, to the way you go about kind of casting this spell that you have the ability to cast on people, right? But it's kind of like, you don't, it's like, I heard, you don't trust the wheel to turn. But I just heard, literally just in my head, the odds are in your favor. The odds are in your favor. You might feel like your real self is goofy. You might feel like the person who you are when you take all these masks off is a weirdo. Like you might be like you might be, if you're a girl, for example, you might be the prettiest, you know, girl, got her hair done, her nails done, you know, she, everything did, you know, she drive her little whip, like very, very, I'm getting Taurus, very Venusian energy, right? But on the inside, you're like playing death metal, geeking out about ancient civilizations. Like you're a dork. You're a dork. Like you're kind of like on the inside, you're like, I'm dorky. But like, girl, it's okay to be dorky. Like you're allowed to have multiple faces. You're allowed to have multiple sides, right? So it's like you don't have to pretend. Interesting. You don't have to pretend that you have more than one side, because you actually do. You actually just are a very dynamic, very interesting, very lovable with this Four of Wands in reverse card. Like y'all don't, I feel bad. I'm like, I'm gonna give the Virgo, I'm gonna give y'all a little hug. I'm like, who hurt y'all? Y'all some babies. Y'all's is precious, you know, precious Virgos. Okay, so the next three cards, and that one flew out. Oh, okay, so I tried to move the card that just came out, and it flipped the soul card over. Interesting. I heard a Titan. So, anyway, the next three cards I'm pulling out for you guys is messages from the higher self. So, let's get into it. I heard a Titan. Ooh. No, that's not right. Some of you are like, how do you know that? How do you know the cards aren't right? Girl, you guys have four. But sorry, to answer the question, I just caught that energy. There's four higher self cards for you guys. Oh, there's two paths. I normally pull three messages from the higher self, just like I pulled three from the ego. But there's two paths in front of you. I heard jealousy. No. Okay. So, okay. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me ask Spirit. What do each of the paths mean? Okay, this path, these two cards here, I'm going to hold all of them up because you can't see what I have down, because I talk so much when I do tarot. There's no point in me just filming the cards. It just looks ridiculous anyway. These two cards here, for those of you, some of you guys, you really need to see things to believe them. There's that groundedness. You really need to see what's going on. So these two cards right here, me trying to light my face up. These two cards right here are for if you don't go. These two cards are for if you do. So the two cards from the higher self messages. Yeah, no, your higher self is warning you about her changing the king. I might, They told me not to pull a clarifier card. I was going to ask that. Okay, they said, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Oh, ooh. Okay. The cards, someone's thinking, what are the cards? The Four of Cups and the Three of Wands. Someone here reads tarot and is like, what? Tell me what the cards are, please. Four of Cups and the Three of Wands upright. So, you can choose to manifest anything, including an adverse outcome with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. You can choose, because like the Three of Wands is a card of moving forward, is a card of not looking back, right? But the Four of Cups is the exact opposite energy. The Four of Cups is you're refusing to accept the gift that God is trying to give you. It's a miracle. It's a blessing. It's a way out. Some of you guys, there's money that came towards you and you're worried about, if not using it incorrectly, you're worried about using it for something that you either see as greedy or selfish, or you get to choose where to go. You get to choose how to act. You get to choose how you interact with the receiving. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to let you know. A lot of you guys are being indecisive. I'm hearing skittish about something that there's no reason for you to be indecisive about. You know, if there's money for you to go to school, girl, go to school. What? If there's money for you to buy a house, girl, buy the house. Like, you don't have to apologize to anyone for receiving luxury. Like, because in this deck, the way they depict they actually make the Four of Cups card look like a really great card, actually. But, right, you get to choose to receive wealth, right? Like, it's like choosing to receive, choosing to act on loving yourself isn't wearing a face. That's not being manipulative. That's not being greedy. That's not being unkind. The only person you're being unkind to when you choose not to be victorious, right? Because this is the winning card, is from your ego messages, is you. You're the only person who misses out. Okay. Ooh. Okay. These two cards, they said, are the two cards you get if you do take the opportunity and you move forward. Someone is really happy and relieved that the format of the reading, like Spirit just basically changed it into a what should you choose option. Because they were like, girl, I don't know what to do. Woosah. These are the cards for the option that is the better option. So we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Someone wants to know the order that they came out in. The Seven of Cups was first and the Two of Pentacles was opposite that. So, I'm not going to lie to you. For you emotionally, this is a more difficult path. This is a more challenging path, these two cards. The reason why, you're not used to making choices for yourself. You're not used to making choices that benefit you specifically. Not you alone, but you specifically. When you make decisions, you factor everyone else around you into the decision almost damn near before you factor in yourself, and you need to balance that out. Like, see this snake, and the snake is an animal symbol for Mercury, right? Like, we see this snake, he's got his little crown on, right? The Two of Pentacles is you're juggling something and you're balancing it out, but I'm just gonna let you guys look at the way that this is depicted in this card, right? You get to balance out your own energy, right? You get to focus on you. Nobody else is in this card but the snake and the yin yang twins. Like nobody else is in this card, girl. It's just you, okay? It's just you chilling with your crown, focusing on your money, and you're allowed to do that, baby, but it's like your indecision comes from a place of grief. And I'm getting also an inner child wound. You see how in this cup here, we have this little girl in muddy water. I'm getting also for someone, I heard daddy's little girl. Someone's father passed away, I'm sorry. Or for some of you, I'm getting a difficult relationship with the father. It's like, perhaps your father, it's like, there's a choice. And for you, you want to make the right choice. Specifically for those of you who the father passed away. It's like you want to make the right choice. Like on his behalf. It's like an honor of the father. Like whatever move or choice or decision you're moving forward with, you want it to honor him. Right? You're like, I want, some of you, if this is inheritance, for example, you're like, I want to make a choice that my father would be proud of. And I'm supposed to let you know, girl, your dad is proud of you no matter what you do. Your dad would be proud of you acting on your heart. Right? Now for others of you, it's a business contract, and I'm getting, be careful who you include in your business. Those of you for whom this opportunity is a business move, you might want to be a little serpentine, okay? And you might want to be sure to prioritize yourself in your business endeavors. If other people are indecisive, if other people are being flaky, if other people don't know, if they want to move in on your business, girl, they don't know, that's their problem. You got work to do. That's what I'm supposed to let you know. The Magician card in this deck is the business man, okay? So be about your business, okay? You're not You're allowed to be powerful, is what I'm supposed to tell those of you for whom this is a business endeavor. They want me to pull one more soul message card. And then I'm going to pull you guys' oracle cards real quick. The Sun. You're allowed to be your own person. I heard word for word, you are not your father's daughter. You are allowed to be your own person. Someone here might be trans. Okay, that just came up. This is the second pile where I've gotten trans people. Hey, trans people. Gang out here. Anyway, someone here might be trans. Someone here might be trans. Might be fleeing an abusive living situation. There might be issues with the father. For people for whom that is the case, all power to you. Walk in your light, walk in your truth. If you choose to move forward, you will be happy. You will be happier with standing in your own light. You will be more joyful. And I'm supposed to talk to you about Mercury. Mercury, in Vedic astrology specifically, is adopted. Jupiter, who is Guru, adopts him. His birth father is not a great person, but Jupiter, in their cosmology, adopts Mercury and takes him in as his own because of his brilliance, because he's clever. So I'm getting for some of you also your father. Oh, okay. For those of you for whom, dialing back real quick, your father passed away. The fact that you're adopted, the fact that this person adopted you, it's not going to affect your ability to receive your money. Whatever income, whatever you're supposed to generate, whatever you're supposed to receive, the fact that you're adopted, I heard check the paperwork. It's not going to impact you adversely. If your father passed away, he adopted you, and now you're trying to receive inheritance. That is an exact message. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because we got a whole bunch of different situations. But I'm gonna pull you guys. Where did they go? They all the way on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull a chakra card for you guys. Any chakra imbalances? Well, she came right out. Solar plexus chakra. Wow. Okay. The thing that they want to focus on in you guys receiving the solar plexus chakra card is the fact that the solar plexus chakra literally translates to the personal jewel, right? The jewel, right? The bejeweled place, right? It's your seat of power, right? It's where your jewel sits. So they want to let you know that you're allowed to radiate your light. You're allowed to dazzle people, right? That's why the solar plexus chakra, it's like the sun, right? It's literally, it's your jewel, right? It glows, right? So you're allowed to glow from a place of certainty. That's what I'm supposed to let you know. You're allowed to glow from a place of security, not just financial security, but it's like wealth, this emotional wealth. You're allowed to radiate. This next step of your journey you're going to be on, for some of you, it is going to be a little bit difficult. It is going to be hard, especially if you're a queer person, you're a trans person, you're about to come out to somebody. It's going to be difficult. But what this message is supposed to reassure you that shining your light is the way to freedom. That's what I heard, is the way to peace as well. So we are going to pull one last card for you. Wonderful, my wonderful Virgos. My wonderful Virgos. The Strength card. No, I really heard for someone here is about to come out the closet. Or someone here, I'm getting someone didn't come out the closet. It's like you wanted to come out. For someone here, perhaps you never came out to your father and he passed away. And this is a wound that you're having. I'm so sorry. Like that's a very difficult situation. Someone here was not able to come out to their father. There's other people in this video who they should take their time. I'm getting ground themselves, but I'm seeing it's like No, yeah, I heard a missed opportunity, and I was drawn to the Four of Cups card. So there really is someone who did not know. Messages for people for whom they. I'm getting you need to trust where you were in your develop. You need to trust where you were at that time. Those of you who were not able to come out to their father, it's like, don't beat yourself up. You know, it's like, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, it's not something that you should, like, I'm hearing, hold against yourself. Those of you for whom that's the situation. For my people who are about to come out, I heard good luck, Chuck. I don't know what that means. I have no context for that if it resonates. But I'm getting I'm hearing an open door. I'm hearing an open door. But yeah, for those of you who are about to come out or leave home or embark on a new adventure, you know, it's like, you got the Magician card. So there's really no stopping you guys. You know, there's really nothing that you can't that you can't do. And you have the strength to do it. Those of you for whom, whatever it is you have to do, if it's a move, if it's coming out, whatever, you have the strength to do it, right? If it's paperwork, going back to school, whatever, you can do it. But I'm supposed to reassure someone, it's okay to leave home, okay? It's normal even. It's natural to come out the dark. I'm supposed to say, for some of you, you're allowed to come out the dark if you feel as though you've been stuck there. Some of you also need to watch the Capricorn reading for some reason. But yes. Love and light to all of you. Ashe, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.